Once upon a time, there was a goldsmith of sound reputation who had a secure vault to store his gold. One day, a fellow citizen asked the goldsmith if he could store his gold in the goldsmith's vault for safekeeping. The goldsmith agreed, and in return, gave the man a credit note as a receipt and wrote on it how much gold he had stored in the goldsmith's vault. Sometime later, another person came with that same credit note to claim the gold. It became clear that people had a lot of trust in the goldsmith's credit, as they traded it as if it was the actual gold. This gave the goldsmith a clever idea. He thought, what if I write more credits than I have gold? I could use those extra credits to fund a trade ship. The trade ship will yield products that I can sell on the market, so I will have money to back my credit, plus a little extra profit for myself. And that way, I will get rich without working for it. And just like that, banking as we know it was invented. The clever goldsmith became a banker and made a lot of money. He created even more credits and invested in even more companies, which created products that he sold on the market. When this extra credit came into circulation, prices of goods and services slowly went up. While the townspeople didn't like the rising prices, it meant more profit for the banker. But then, something happened. Some people came to take their gold out of the bank, but the banker did not have enough gold in the vault. He said, "Please come back later, I will have it next week." The people who previously believed that their gold was safe in the banker's vault started to lose their confidence. And when all confidence was gone, a bank run happened. They took up torches and pitchforks, went to the bank and demanded that the banker give them all their gold immediately. But to their horror, they saw that the bank vault was empty. The mob became enraged and threw the banker in the dungeon until he had repaid all of his debts. And when he could not do that, they burned him at the stake. And all of his worthless promises to gold burned with him. The townsfolk had learned their lesson. Everything was back in order in the city that had known so much turmoil. And they lived happily ever after. Until one day, years later, a clever goldsmith noticed that the people who stored their gold in his vault often left it in there for a long time. And he started a bank.